Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am scrapbooking 97 out of 100 sketchy videos. I am going to be using these two photos, which are the vehicles we created in Test Track in 2017. So there's this kind of truck thing with these outrageous hyper wheels, and then this one's got all the sparkle. I am going to be using a sketch that I created myself. I've been doing that for the month of May. So the last 10 days of sketches for 100 sketchy videos have been my sketches. So I have this right here. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, this one does go pretty quick because after I edited out the part of the video where I thought I had pressed record and I did not, it turned out to be a pretty short video. So I had recorded cutting these two pieces of paper down, and then I thought I hit stop record and went and had lunch and did a little reading on my Nook app on my phone. And sure enough, when I came back, my video was still videoing. And yeah, so I did not press record at the beginning. So it is a good thing that I stopped for lunch in the middle of this, or I would have never even known that I had not recorded anything. So I'm using these two coordinating papers from A Magical Place, which is the latest Disney-esque collection from Echo Park. It did come out this year. And I decided that I wanted a little bit of contrast between the two papers, so I went ahead and matted them on black. And I really think that matting some of your papers on black just makes it pop, especially if you have a neutral background or you have a busy background and you're trying to kind of give yourself some more visibility of your upper layers on your page. And I know that that probably sounds convoluted, that matting your papers will pop either on a neutral plain background or a busy background, but it really just does. Like, it just does. So I am trying to follow this sketch. I mean, I came up with this sketch, so it's kind of bad if you go rogue on your own sketches. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm messing around with it. I think I popped that thing up, and I think I shifted a millimeter. I don't think it shifts whatsoever. Now in the sketch, I do have my photos going off both sides of these papers in the background, but I made the background papers a little bit larger than what the sketch called for. So I'm not going to have that span of photos across the entire pattern paper backgrounds. And I'm okay with that. I decide to put it off to the right just a little bit, and then I'm going to figure out how to get these circular elements on. Now, I do have to say, when I put the circles on that page, I totally planned on using some little pretty circular doilies, but it did change because of the scale of my pattern paper that I used. I popped off these two little chipboards. One is definitely a ticket, and one is more of a label. And I was thinking that I was going to put them on top of each of the photos. That doesn't end up being what I do, but that is my original plan. And then I was trying to figure out what I could put up here. I thought I would use like one of these little pre-made things for a title. And then I decided, you know what, I should probably put both the ticket and the label over here on top of this second photo. And, you know, I'm pretty happy with it. Now, I keep pulling out those enamel shapes for every Disney layout that I've been doing. I kind of want to use those up. If you watched my Kill a Kit share, you would see that it wasn't so much of killing these actual products as it is just getting some of these Disney trips scrapped. So mine and Lana's Disneyland birthday trip is finally scrapped, and then once I do my 100 sketchy videos layout share, I'll be able to put that together and see if there are any little gaps or anything I have to fill in. And I'll have a video on that too. And then I have the 2017 trip that I need to finish scrapbooking. And then I have our September trip from last year. And then, as you guys know, I just recently came back from Walt Disney World. So I've got yet another trip to Scrapbook. And yeah, they just keep piling up, you guys, which is a good problem to have. I'm not complaining, but I just have to get, my took is moving on these Disney trips. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do to this layout. The 2017 albums of the Disney trip that we went on aren't tremendously embellished. So I'm kind of keeping on with that. I have a couple pages that are kind of like statement pages, I guess, where I have made like fireworks with distress oxide and sequins and things like that. But for the most part, they're not as more is more. I am going to use a square doily over here instead of a circular one. And I'm just going to make it so that it kind of tucks under I love this place. And that's because the doily is a little bit large. So I need to trim it down a little bit. And basically I just cut out the center and then pop that bad boy under there. And that is giving me another square element instead of a circular one like I drew out in the sketch. But you know what? I got the circles on my layout with this polka dotted paper, so it's all good. I do use up these last 3 little puffy hearts from Freckled Fawn. These were left over from my black and white Kill-A-Kit from the month of April, and I figured I would definitely be able to use them with some Disney layouts. Now I pull out these puffy stickers and I decide to go ahead and pull out the teeny tiny little hearts, and I just sprinkle them around these 3 little areas of embellishment that I have. Now, I usually go for the bigger puffy stickers and sprinkle in the little bits later, so I'm kind of going against what I normally do, and I'm not having a problem with it. I am going to do a little bit of journaling right here along the edge of the photo. I'm making sure that it fits in this light blue striped line. And then that is going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.